Right, first of all, thank you, huge thanks to everybody that's watched, liked, commented on my I'm Here video last week. The reaction's been amazing. I'm so glad it's resonated with so many people, and I hope that going forward the I'm Here campaign, where are we, the 10th of July, so there's still 21 days, 3 weeks of it left, and I hope it continues at the same pace it's had for the first 10 days, because quite frankly it's been absolutely awesome. I wanted to do another video this week just because I thought, just something I've found out about. And this week I've decided to talk about Facebook. Following last week's outage, where you couldn't upload pictures, you couldn't display pictures and what have you. Now normally I wouldn't be bothered, it doesn't worry me all that much, I've got a life outside of Facebook. But I was really annoyed because I was so wanting to post my I'm Here video, and it just wouldn't go up, and I was getting, stressed and angry about it and what have you. But I did, as a result of that, find some interesting things out. I noticed that when you went onto Facebook, the pictures didn't display, but there was a little description. Contains 2 people and a guitar, or contains 2 people and 3 dogs. So it's really interesting. I found that really interesting about how Facebook clearly scans your photographs and has got sophisticated software to tell Facebook who's in that photograph, what's in that photograph. And I've also done a fair bit of research about maximising reach. As a Facebook user, you just use it. You use it, don't you? But as a pages manager, like I am, like so many people are, certainly all the UK country music artists are, it's really interesting, and I've done quite a lot of research about maximising your impact when you make a post. And I just thought, as I said, it might be interesting. There is a disclaimer, and it's down there right now. These are my thoughts and opinions based on what I've learnt. And my understanding of everything. Please do not take them to be facts, because I just literally just, based on what I thought. So if we look back, way back, to the original purpose of Facebook, it was all about keeping in touch with friends and family, making new friends, sharing life events, and of course the obligatory picture of your evening meal. And yes, sadly, even I did that. If you scroll far enough down my personal newsfeed, you will find a picture of a piece of gammon, and some chips, and some peas, and a tomato. Why do we do it? But these days, Facebook is so much more than that, so much more complicated, so much more involved. And as I've already alluded to, the algorithm that Facebook has, the Facebook pictures, the pictures that you put up, Facebook somehow, and I have no idea how, scans them and actually clearly knows what's in them. It might know that you're in them. I think it probably does with face recognition. But it just scans them and it says there's a dog in this one, there's a guitar in that one, there's a drum kit in that. It's amazing. It's interesting because you like a picture from a friend, and that obviously has a theme. Now my understanding is that means you're more likely to see pictures like that from others. So if you've liked a picture of a mate playing a guitar, you're more likely to see pictures of other mates playing guitars or maybe musical instruments, is my understanding. Now conversely, what I think it is not liking posts from friends. I believe it's essentially telling Facebook that you don't like it, you're not interested, and you will see less posts from that person. And probably also less posts containing images that are similar. And that's really interesting, because that goes back to what I've seen quite a bit of on Facebook lately, which is this really works, Facebook's algorithm can be broken if you copy and paste this message. And I'm guessing that's because people that see it copy and paste it, and then you're liking it and copying and pasting it and sharing it. So Facebook thinks, oh, you like this, so it starts to show you more posts from all your other friends. The same, I think, is true of when you like a page, any page, the UK Country Music Showcase page, Kezia Gill's page, Michael McMillan's page, Danny McMahon's, all the UK country artists, Jake Helliwell, Gasoline Matches, other, I can't name all of them. My understanding is you'll get loads and loads of pictures in the first instance and posts from these people, but unless you like them regularly, I personally think you'll probably see less and less. Running a Facebook page, well, this is where Facebook changes completely. Personally, I run two. I run one for me, SJ Birds, although I keep trying to change it to Simon J Birds and it will not let me. Don't know why, but never mind. And I obviously run the UK Country Music Showcase page as well. But you do get a very, very different insight into Facebook and how it all works. And what essentially you're seeing is that Facebook is probably the most powerful advertising tool on the planet. And I don't say that lightly. When you put a post up, you publish it, you get all sorts of information. You get how many people have engaged with it. So this can be somebody that's clicked a like, clicked a share, clicked on the picture to expand it, watched a video. You also get the reach, and the reach is simply telling you, well, the reach is however many people, and that's just when it's appeared in your newsfeed. Obviously anybody running a page, and myself is no exception, has only one real aim, and that is to share the message, whatever it is, far and wide. It could be to sell something, it could be to raise awareness, although in my case it's normally just to attract listeners to the show, be it either live when I'm on Red Road FM or the catch-up that I do on Mixcloud. And that's the purpose of sharing it. I want to make people aware, and I want to attract more people to the show, because I want to introduce more people to country music, and specifically UK country music. The good old likes, or now reactions and shares, or versus shares. If you go back to when you did take pictures of your evening meal and you took pictures of you out on a walk with the dog, and yeah, it was nice, you showed it to all your friends and they go like, oh, isn't that a great pic? They might comment and all that sort of thing. But these days, things have changed a lot, especially, as I say, as a pages manager. When somebody likes a post, it's great, it's great. It's like, oh wow, I've done something and somebody likes it. It makes you feel all warm and fuzzy. And that's absolutely great. But if you're wanting to reach more people, the like or reaction, the heart or the the classic thumbs up or whatever, as I say, whilst it's lovely and it's great and it really is appreciated by anybody running a page, it doesn't actually send your post any further. So you know you like it, the person who's posted knows you like it, but beyond that it doesn't go any further. If you share something, then it means that it will potentially appear in all your friends' news feeds, and thus increasing the reach and telling more people about it. So if you enjoy something, let's say you enjoy a piece of music by Helena Mace, and it's like, wow, this is great, really enjoy this. If you like it, that's fantastic. But if you press the share and then maybe write a little comment saying, hi, I found this from Helena Mace, it's absolutely superb, and share it, then that's going to all of your friends, thus increasing the reach. And this is really where people like myself and others with under 10k likes, because it's 10k seems to be where things change on Facebook. I don't know. I don't have 10k likes, so I don't know what happens, but I believe that's what I'm led to believe. And that's the difference it makes. People, especially with under 10k likes, you click that share button, maybe write a little passage about it, and that's where the page managers really love you. So there we are, that's a little insight into how I think Facebook works, and I wanted to share this with you, mainly because I've spoken to a number of friends over the last few weeks who were totally unaware of the difference in the impact between liking something and sharing something. And if you like something, then surely you want to share it with your friends. So liking something's great, as I say, but it just stays within your own little Facebook page. You like it, the person who's posted it knows you like it, but the share, that's the key. Now, I'm not asking you to share all of my posts, far, far from it. I mean, if you wanted to, it'd be lovely, but I don't expect you to. But all I'm saying is, if you are like me, especially passionate about an independent artist or artists, then the best way to support them is, along with liking their page, is to comment and share posts. Not everyone maybe, but the ones that you like, and then this could potentially lead to more likes for their page, and their reach increases, and the more people that hear their music, the more money they earn. And believe me, they earn a tiny pittance of money for the work they put in. The return is nothing. Louise Parker says music is an expensive hobby, and yes, believe me, it is. But if we can do these little bits and pieces by supporting them through these shares and what have you, then they might get more listens, they might make a little bit more money, and what that means in real terms is we can continue to enjoy their music, and we can listen to their beautiful music and encourage them and facilitate them making more music. And finally, please do feel free to like and share this, or simply like it, and just share the love for the UK country music scene. And if you're feeling really, really lovely, share the love for the UK Country Music Showcase. I'll catch you next week when I'll be talking about something different.